Feeling safe at school helps me like think better, and I don't have to worry about dangerous things outside of it, because if something does happen to come up, then they have it under control.
Over the last couple of years since our bond passed, we've invested close to $10 million in safety and security type of equipment and infrastructure throughout the school district as part of our $170 million bond project. Some of the key upgrades that we've done for our security system include vestibules at each of the schools that we've remodeled or rebuilt, single points of entry. We've included new intercom systems, new fire alarm systems, new intrusion systems, which are burglar type of systems, access control, card reader systems at our schools. We've also integrated lockdown buttons and emergency call response as well.
Here's an example of the lockdown button that we have at each one of our schools. In the event of an emergency, a staff member can press this button and locks all the exterior doors, sends out an emergency response across the intercom, and then sends a call to our central monitoring station and authorities. Here's an example of one of our security vestibules at one of our schools. Outside of each entrance where we have designated, we have a key card access. Every staff member is issued a key card, and they're able to swipe, and then it allows them point of entry into the designated areas. The importance of having cameras at our schools is that it gives a level of reassurance to the students and staff that Kelso School District is making safety as a top priority.
Welcome.
Cameras at our schools also give staff the ability to use it as tools to be able to respond to behavioral issues, and then it also helps out with keeping vandalism and burglary down. Throughout our 9 schools, we have 572 cameras. They're situated on all parts of the campuses, most common areas outside the exteriors, and interior and exterior doors.
The KSD Safe Schools emergency information is the same poster that we have throughout our school district on the back of every classroom door, on many other doors, not just classrooms. As you can see in my office, it's here. This poster looks almost identical to other districts within our area. We're making this effort to give the language and the key processes around these 4 responses to be similar. In addition, it has emergency contact information on here that any community member could resource. Each school does have a safety plan. They have an emergency binder that they use.
It has everybody who has their responsibilities to the communication we provide to families. We have every drill and broken apart by like earthquake, fire, lockdown, secure and teach, shelter in place. We have emergency backpacks in every classroom and office. So anytime there's a drill or emergency, all of this is housed in one spot to go with us for grab and go. The main source of communication is our radios. We have really refined our radio policies. A lot of it stemmed from our safety summit that we went to over the summer. We also have intercom system throughout the building and reader boards that are under that intercom system. So it will also display any emergency, any drill. With our classroom check-in buttons, it'll display what the communication is from the classroom. So if they're marking as safe or needing assistance.
We have a safety committee that has K-12 representation from our school resource officer to administration to teachers to deans and as well as parents. It helps get a collective lens around the information from the safety audits that gets us thinking about what are our next steps for improving safety for our students and staff. We work closely with law enforcement and Calix 2 Fire.
Having that relationship between the fire district and the school staff in advance enables us to operate seamlessly and help the school administration be able to act and react.
Probably the biggest benefit to having these relationships during an emergency is you're not trying to establish trust when things are unfolding. We have our officers in the Kelso schools every day. They make a visit to all of our schools in the city, and there's connections there. There's relationships built between the school staff and the officers, and also familiarizes the students with us so that they're not afraid in those emergencies when they see us coming.
This is probably my favorite part of this job, is the building relationships.
Hi, Mr. Brown. How you doing? Good, how are you? Good. I think it's the police and the cameras around. It just makes me feel like more safer and protected.
We have the most advanced technology, safety system, amazing cameras. We practice, we collaborate, we refine, and my message is always to be prepared and not scared. So, and that's my passion with safety and ensuring that our students and staff and community are safe.
We are Kelso.
We are Kelso.
We are Kelso.
Kelso strong.
Kelso strong.
We are Kelso.
We are Kelso.
Kelso strong.